Hello everyone, welcome to Craftworks. Today I'm on a mission to use up all of my designer series paper. So this is the one I'm focusing on, and you can see I don't have lots of it left. I've got a few larger pieces, but generally I'm working with strips. So I had 4 pieces of this, just like this. So my mission today is I'm actually going to make 2 cards with that. So I'll show you the first 2 I made. So this is basically a sketch challenge. So this one could be a little straighter, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. Someone will forgive me. And this is the other one. So I'm going to make another one of these. I think I prefer this one. So I'm going to make one like that, and then I've got another piece that's not quite long enough to do the whole length of the card. So what I will do is I will do it that way, in the middle. And that way I will feel better because I've used up this last lot of the designer series paper. I'm on a mission to use up every single piece. I've never done it before. I generally gift it to people when they order. So bear with me, I just need to get a piece of ribbon. So this ribbon is now retired. That's another thing that I need to do this year, is use up all of my retired ribbon. So I'm just going to trim this down the middle because I find that it's a little bit too thick, too wide for what I'm doing with it. You can tear it, but I find that if I tear it, I don't get it quite as, it bundles up basically, like that. So I'm just going to stick that over there. I'm going to start off with my card blank. So this is a really good way to, one, use up your designer series paper and also get some cards done in a hurry. So I'm scoring this A4 thick white at 10.5 centimetres. I'm going to turn it, cut it at 14.9 centimetres, and that gives me 2 card blanks. Now I'm just checking because you always end up with slightly, you never get it even. You get what you call a leading edge. So this is my leading edge. Same for this one. So there's a mark on this piece of card, so I'm actually going to cover it. But although I prefer it, maybe, let's have a look. So this is my scrap piece. Now potentially I could do it this way. And I've already done the stamping. Not that I can grab hold of it. I don't know about that actually. Right, I'm just going to glue this down and then I might just switch it around. I don't know yet. Okay. And we're going to stamp directly on the card, which is always risky. But you know, if we make a mistake, it's absolutely fine. We'll just cut a white piece. So once I've done this tutorial and uploaded it, I am wrapping presents this afternoon. I hate that job. It's the worst thing in the world for me. I absolutely hate it. And because I craft, people assume that I like doing that. But it isn't the same. It's not like you're making something pretty. That needs to go up a little bit. Oh. I had a weird pang in my finger. That's weird. Okay, so eesh. Do you know what? It would just be different. So I need some glue stick stuff. I don't know what you call this stuff. Can't remember. And I'm going to put my ribbon across. This is probably bigger than I need it, so I'll chop a bit off. Ooh. And I'm just going to stick it down. Like that. Dimensionals. We're going to use the dimensionals to hold the ribbon in place in some of the places. And then one in the middle. So this is basically a sketch challenge. I might have already said that. So you can use absolutely any stamps, dies to recreate this. So if you use this sketch, please send me a photograph, put it in the comments, because I do like to see the variations of what people make. Just going to move that out of the way. I'm going to put that there. There we go. So I will end up with 4 very different cards. Now this is the risky part. I'm using Garden Green ink. And breathe. I did it. These gems are in the clearance rack. Last chance, I think. So go grab yourself a bargain. They were £2.30. And they come with pinks as well. So you get pink and gold, which is really pretty. And that is card number 1. So next, I'm going to get this one here. So my card width is 10.5 centimeters. So I need to chop this piece down to 10.5. Make sure I don't put my trimmer in my ink. I have a piece of gold. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It fits. So that's that piece there. And I'm going to pop that in the middle. Middle-ish. Not going to be so specific. Just in case I don't put it in the middle. So about there. Across. Got another snowflake. Blah, 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 blah. I need my sticky stuff. Can't remember what it's called. It will come to me like 3 o'clock in the morning. Just be grateful I don't have your phone number, so I don't phone you in the middle of the night. So I'll remember. Twist that piece there. dimensionals. Gonna use no. Right. I had visions of Harvey running off with that because he's in here with me. Peel the backings off. There we go. And I'm going to put sentiment right there. The gems I had. So I think for this one, because I have a lot more white space, it feels like a lot more. I don't know if it actually is. I'm going to use the bigger ones, if I can get them off. Pop that one there. Come on. There, you can overthink these things. Right, I'm just going to put the lid on the ink and then I will bring all 4 cards in. So this is one sketch. Four different layouts. Just bring this down so you can see them. And that is this week's card challenge for you. I hope this inspires you to break out your designer series papers, all of your pretty papers, and use some of them up. Get them gone. Make start on next year's cards. So thanks again, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.